Hello and welcome to Talkin. Really, the talking point today is about the SMI, the Mortgage Benefit Payment System, which allows you to get help for paying your mortgage interest. Hello and welcome. This is a quick vlog dealing with latest news from the world of DWP and the government. Today the news is that some 42,000 people have had their mortgage benefit payments stopped after the government introduced controversial changes to the way a mortgage scheme works. And the SMI, basically, the SMI was originally paid as a free benefit that covered the cost of interest on mortgages for those claiming other benefits such as pension credits, income support, and of course, universal credit. The government decided to change how it worked in 2014 so that any payments made after April 2018 would need to be paid back when the property was sold or transferred into new ownership. So essentially SMI has changed from being a free benefit to a loan, and this loan would come with accruing interest of its own, and the rate is tiered to a gilt rate forecast, which critics say is unsuitable. And obviously the DWP have explained that the reasoning: over time someone's house is likely to increase in value, so it's reasonable to expect that anybody has received financial help towards their mortgage should be asked to pay it back. Less than a quarter of the recipients of the Support for Mortgage Interest SMI scheme have opted to continue receiving the benefits, so a quarter of that number. Of the 103,000 cases, only 18,000 have opted to take up the new arrangement of a loan. But those who will not receive it anymore may be in risk of going into arrears and obviously then having their homes repossessed. So obviously they've been trying to get hold of people since July 2017, and a lot of people have been unable to speak to them because they claim that there are unanswered phone numbers which are wrong. Once the DWP have contacted a particular person, they have 6 weeks to decide whether or not to accept the new loan scheme. And obviously those who have declined but later changed their mind, they've missed the backdated payments which they're entitled to claim. The problem with SMI is it's means tested, and a large proportion of people claiming it are elderly or disabled, and there is a real danger that people will try to make do by cutting back on other things like food or heating. The government has admitted that it's failed to count over 1 in 10 claimants in its statistics, underestimating the total number of people by 13,000, and it's had to apologise for its error. The introduction of a loan instead of a benefit is proving a chaotic failure. The government must stop, think again and act to ensure that vulnerable people are not pushed into poverty. So I'm very interested to know what your thoughts are on this particular topic. If you actually get SMI yourself, and whether you've decided to take up the loan option, or whether you've said that you've refused it and you'll make do in other ways, I can see that it's a good idea to make it a free item, but it doesn't really help those people who are unemployed suddenly and possibly at risk of losing their homes just because they cannot pay back the bank. But I can appreciate the idea of the government saying that your house will increase in value, so why not give back the money that you borrowed when you were unemployed, which is fair enough. But I think again it's all down to how they've done this whole system of benefits and introducing the scheme itself. It's not been very efficient and typifies how the government work. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up, a like and a share, and obviously don't forget to spread the gossip about the channel and get people to subscribe. We would like to get to 250 by Christmas, if at all possible. I'll catch you again for another episode. Bye for now.